everybody, welcome back. I've been getting a lot of comments from a lot of you that want more pregnancy updates, which is kind of funny to me, but then I realized, I was like, you know what, this is my 5th baby, and some of you maybe have never had a baby, so maybe if you want to know about it. So here's another pregnancy update, but just so you know, I'm not gonna do it every week, I'm not gonna do it all the time, but here's another one for your faces. So I'm a little bit over 3 months along, which means I'm going into my 2nd trimester. Pregnancies are 3 trimesters, like broken up into 3 months. And it's usually the first one where you get nauseous and yucky. And it's really weird for me because immediately after 3 months, like once that 3-month hits, I'm out of that phase. So I'm not sick anymore, I feel really great. And usually it's those first 3 months where I crave the most things. Some weird things that I was craving was breakfast food. I don't know why, but I loved like hash browns and eggs, and I was craving breakfast burritos, and I really wanted waffles with whipped cream and strawberries, but I never actually got them, but I kept thinking about them. But now I don't crave them anymore. And cravings are super weird because with Baby Tard, the entire pregnancy, I was craving this really soft, awesome ice that you can get at the gas station from down by our house. I would send Shay to the gas station to get me ice. He would get me one of those huge cups, like 44 ounces or whatever, of just ice. And the clerk would look at him like, ice? Really? I'm like, no soda, nothing, I just want ice. So I ate that my entire pregnancy with Baby Tard until my doctor finally was like, hello, you need iron. I started taking an iron supplement and the craving totally went away, which was kind of sad. I liked it. I am one of those women that I do not like being pregnant. I know that there are some women that feel beautiful and they feel glamorous and beautiful and just glowy, but I don't feel that way when I'm pregnant. I just feel like I have a lot of different aches and pains and I don't like getting a big belly. But I am going to have a better attitude because that's what I'm doing right now. One thing that always bothers me when I'm pregnant is I have a really weird, like, sciatic nerve thing in my hip that every once in a while it'll just like sharp pain through my hip and I won't be able to walk. And my left leg will be like, what do you want me to do? You want me to move right now? It's not gonna happen. That's one weird random thing that I've had ever since I had Suntard. So being pregnant isn't always glamorous. Also, the other day in one of the Shay Tards videos, I was wearing capri pants and I was running around with Zeke, like playing fetch with him, and I noticed that my legs only showed a tiny second, but I already could see comments that were like, what is on Katie Let's leg? What is that? What is Mommy Tard's leg? What's wrong? So I thought I would let you guys know, when I'm pregnant, I have really bad varicose veins in my left leg, and it's just in my left leg, and it started with Suntard, just a few, like right here on my leg. I'm not gonna show you today. One of these days, maybe I'll show you. They've just spread with each pregnancy, and I keep kicking myself because after I had Tard, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these fixed, I'm gonna get them fixed. I went in for a consultation. She was like, yeah, we can fix them. I would recommend doing it if you are planning on having another baby, and I never did it. So they're getting worse again. So that's another thing that I definitely do not like about being pregnant. And you guys might not see me in any shorts this summer. That's why, just in case you're wondering. Even though I don't like being pregnant and I complain a lot sometimes when I'm pregnant, I have been thinking a lot lately about whether this is my last baby or not, you know, whether I'm done having kids. And I've also been thinking about my mom, and she had 5 kids, but it was after her 5th kid that she found out that she had cancer. And so I keep having these mixed feelings in my mind, like, oh, maybe I do want more kids, but maybe I don't. But what if I wanted more kids and I didn't have that opportunity because of something like that? So that's caused me to reflect a lot on what I've been going through and maybe just appreciate it a little bit more. Made me realize that this could be my last baby and I should enjoy all these little things about being pregnant that might not always be so fun, but just to keep them in my memory and realize that it is a beautiful thing and it's a glorious thing, and there are lots of women in the world that don't have the opportunity to either have any children or, you know, their process of having children gets cut off sooner than they're ready. And being a mom and being pregnant really makes me appreciate the women in my life, and I hope that I can just enjoy and cherish every moment, especially of this pregnancy, because it might be my last. And I'm not one of those people that can say, yes, I'm done, or yes, I'm going to have more, because I feel like it's not always in my hands. And so I'm going to have a better attitude about being pregnant. I've also had a lot of people ask me if I'm going to find out what the baby is, boy or girl, and I'm a very impatient person, and so is Shay. I feel like because I don't really enjoy the process of being pregnant, that by finding out what it is helps me to get through the rest of the pregnancy and helps me to kind of bond with the baby, find a name, and be able to get the baby room ready and all that stuff. So yes, we will be finding out what it is, and possibly next week. My next appointment is May 14th. And so we're gonna have an ultrasound that day. Hopefully we'll be able to find out what it is. If the baby cooperates, if everything goes, the way it should, then we'll know what it is on that day. And I'll let you guys know. People have also been asking me what I think the baby is, and honestly, I don't have any inkling whatsoever, but every single person that has offered insight on what they think it is has said it's going to be a girl. So right now, the consensus and all the people that I've talked to is that it's a girl. But I honestly have no clue, but I'll let you know next week. It's gonna be exciting. That's it for this week's pregnancy update. Let me know if you guys have any other questions, and please, not just about pregnancy, but about anything. I'm excited to put out more question and answer videos. We've also been working on some music at home with me and the girls, so hopefully that will be coming out soon as well. Thank you for all your love and support. I will see you guys next week. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk another about, oh go ahead, airplane, blah blah blah. This is such a crazy room.